fitting video for the rear load space LED lights. This is the latest version, using my bespoke 3D printed end clips. These are printed in ASA X material, which is warp resistant, heat resistant, UV resistant. It's very strong, has a very nice print finish to it. I don't recommend over bending these, but certainly strong enough for the intended use, although I do tend to stress these quite a bit just to prove them. There's a nice bend on these light fittings to sort of follow the profile of the roof. I've bent these slightly more than the original ones just so it's a tighter fit. So there we go, and it comes with pre-assembled plug and play wiring loom on the end. They're vehicle specific connectors made by Japan Aviation Electronics and heat shrinked up. If you're going to use this fitting, this is a double insulated, quite rubberized automotive cable. If you're going to use it in a harsh environment such as, you know, Australian outback or serious off-roading, then you may want to put some chafe tape on this or support the wiring differently. But this is as quick as you can install it. So I test these twice actually. I test them before I assemble them, once I've built the and soldered the LED strips in place, and then I test them again once everything's been sort of sealed up, and they're shipping with a tested sticker on now. Okay, so first thing you're going to need to do is remove this light, so the one nearest the fuse box. Just pop that out and just disconnect it. We're going to be coming back to that. And then just to aid cable routing, there's a hole here, just pop that fuse cover off. I've already took my internal cover off because I have my dash cam wired to that. And then the only other prerequisite is if you just get some fingers behind here and just give that a bit of a tug and just leave that off like that. Okay, that's just going to help feed the cable down here into this cavity and then through into this space where we're going to piggyback onto this existing wiring. So there are no crimp connections to do. There's no nasty splice connectors or anything, no soldering, and it's a very quick job to do. So cable end goes nearest the fuse board, and what you'll notice with these connectors, there's a little groove here, and that's designed to hug a return on this bit of trim here. So get the cable on the sort of rear door side and loosely feed the fitting to there. Make sure that's going to be good. Tuck in obviously your cable behind it, and the cable ultimately is going to feed through there, but we'll do that in a minute. So get the light roughly where you want it, centralise it to these seams, and then if you just push up on the light, as you push up on that, you'll get a click. This one. So just get this little notch here, push that up to that, push up on the light, push up on the trim, and you'll get a click. Okay, and that just fits up nicely to there. My trim, this trim's been on and off a lot, so it's probably not fitting as good as perhaps your guys will, but anyway. And then if you just tuck the cable down into this space, okay, so you know it's double insulated, this, so it affords some rubbing protection, but as I say, you know, if you're going to do extreme off-roading, then you might want to put some chafe tape around that as well. Also you might want to put some chafe tape around these connectors to stop any rattling, although I've not experienced any of that. And then just get this connector, feed it down this corner, but as you can see, that has now come through. Just checking the camera, so that's just come through to this cavity here. So we can now pull gently the slack through. We can lose the cabling or behind here. Make sure it's not trapping that, and then we can just connect that back into place. With our loose end here, you can now feed that through to where this little light fitting is. So you're not going to lose any of your existing lighting. So if you've got, for example, the upgraded low-level lights from Powerful UK, absolutely fine. It's not going to affect anything. It's the same connector. Basically pull this connector through to here. You can then plug the existing light back in to our piggyback connector, and then the original connector into there. You can't really go wrong with this, okay? And then gently tuck that in. As I say, if you want to put chafe tape on there, that's entirely up to you, but we've not experienced any kind of rattling. Go off-road quite a lot. Okay, and there we go, there's the fitting finished, and you'll see some before and after images at the end of this video, just so you can see it in the dark. This is the current lighting situation in the back. It's not quite pitch black now, but that's it before, and this is it afterwards.